Caribbean, hon?
I have to check.
Okay. All right, go ahead and start. Say your name.
Greetings, children of Barbuda. My name is Declare Williamson, and
my name is Tyreek Simmons. Hey, everybody.
I'm Michaela Smith. Hi.
Hi.
Alright, so what I have here, like I drew two symbols on this painting. One of them is called, this one right here is called Gai Nyami, or whatever that's pronounced like. And this symbol is a tribe in Africa, and that word stands for supremacy of God. And this next symbol I also drew on this painting is supposed to represent unity to diversity. And this symbol right here, I never drew this. It's supposed to normally when you look at it, it's supposed to look like a heart, but instead it means and it's another African tribe. It's called Akoma, and it means endurance.
well, the title of his painting is known as is the salvation of freedom. Salvation for freedom. As you may look here, there's a large image of the earth here made by someone in my class. As you may see here, there are two figures I made three-dimensionally. These two images here are made out of paper and tape. What you may see at the outside now is a tape covering, and I painted it. Inside is a paper structure that I used for the foundation. Right here is a man that has been painted in brown to represent a black person in Africa, although he's dark brown. This thing in the back here represents the chains and shackles that the blacks have worn when they were transported by ships across the world. Look at as you may see here, you see little ships here, and these dots here representing trade routes. The direction of the nose is pointing is the direction. The direction the nose is pointing is where the ship is going, as you may see here. As you may see over here, there's an American flag, and there's a clownfish that has under it that says.
It's a famous quote from the movie Finding Nemo, and it just says just keep swimming. Like if you ever watch a movie, you should notice by now or something. And there's another symbol from the movie Meet the Robinsons. Just keep moving forward, and that's another quote some kids should know from their childhood.
And I would just like to draw lights to the colors here: red, gold, green, and black. They're the Ethiopian colors, in which you might find them on a lot of flags, such as the Bajan flag. You'll see the gold and the black trident. And you see the Jamaica flag, you see the green, the gold, and the black.
I know they represent.
And then you see the Guyanese flag, you see green, gold, red, and black, because the Ethiopian colors, most of the Caribbean countries, like, they kind of have those.
And just like what she said, well, in my country, Jamaica, where I came from, the black color represents all the people. The green represents the grass and the trees, and the yellow represents the sun that rises every day.
Yeah, I'm also from Jamaica. You could tell by my wristband.
And what's this symbol here?
I forgot what that means, actually.
Yeah, it's supposed to be another African tribe, but
it's actually an African tribe symbol.
Yeah, we don't really know the name of it, but it's just good to know that it's from Africa. Yes.
So one of your classmates put that on
there? As you may see up here is a sixth winged god painted by someone who is not here today. But right now, as you may see, there's a three-pointed crown with a diamond in the middle that is blue, and his name is Tichiwangna. Wagner. As you may see here, an orange cross, that's a Latin cross used in Christianity if you're a Christian.
Do you remember why this god was painted?
No.
Okay.
We also drew. Sorry. Okay, I can't see.
See a basketball court in there too.
I don't even know
where's the basketball
It's a Native American
Right there.
Oh,
It,
okay.
this one,
Oh,
we
that's
also have this one, which is a Native American symbol. And then we have, which one? Where is he? It's somewhere here. We have this, the dollar sign. Well, it's kind of like, okay, because they have, like, money is a huge object, especially here in America. So that's why we put it there, because for some, they have been taught, like, that's just, money is the, yeah. Yeah, money is, some people in America, a lot of artists, like, they worship this symbol. So that's why we put it there.
Well, okay. If you have it, well, if you're yes, okay. As you may see here, there are some symbols here that have been covered up over time by this brown paint here that represents dirt. It may represent dirt because monkey over here represents some of the most shallow symbols here. More likely, it's covered up by time that people are blocking from us right now. As you may see here, as you may see here, there's a Brazilian trident here that's been covered by all of this paint here to represent how history has been covered up. Okay. Also, okay. Here we are.
I already did that one.
It's gonna represent.
I already
Okay.
did that
Alright, so these words on the bottom, they say justice, freedom, and peace. This represents how what our ancestors wanted back then, but they're deprived of a long time ago.
one. And everything is just, this is the recycled flour.
In different colors.
In, yeah,
In
different,
different
colors.
colors that represents for you.
This right here is the Egyptian ankh. Right, I forgot what this means like.
So that's great. You use a
So,
lot
yeah.
of multicultural symbols in
Yeah,
this drawing.
especially this one, the Japanese yin.
Yin.
The
Yin and yang,
yang.
that represents good and evil,
Yeah.
darkness and light. Now, here's the narrative story. What I found out just now. Well, over here. Okay, the god here represents. Sorry. Okay. The god here represents how Africa was like in the past. So that shows that we were that we had supreme empires, good large riches and an intellectual intelligence that almost surpassed everyone. However, the Latin cross represents the Europeans who came to Africa, took our people, and brought them to America, as you may see, it's American flag. Now, after the American Revolution, they say keep swimming. That means keep moving forward. And after that, you see all of this. Everything was calmed down and getting calmer after we still kept moving forward. And our drive was for justice, freedom, and peace.
Nice.
However,
Okay, you guys, this has been about 8 minutes now. All right, but thank you so much.
yes.
Thank you so much. Excellent narrative.